Bitcoin history is repeating right now, and in this exact video I will talk about what this means for Bitcoin, because yes, in the coming weeks we will be having a gigantic breakout, and also in this video I will talk about the bull flag that we're currently creating, this super important upward sloping trend line, and many more historical buying signals that are flashing on the market right now. So without any further ado, don't forget to watch this video because I've got so many important charts prepared for you guys out there. Can we once again slap up the likes back above 400? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term for Bitcoin. And once looking at the imminent short term for Bitcoin, we can clearly see we're creating this significant downward sloping resistance line, and every single time we've been retesting this trend line, we've seen a gigantic rejection towards the downside. And yeah, right now we're about to be seeing potentially another retest of this exact level, and I will be expecting as soon as we do break above this level, we could start to see potentially some more bullish momentum getting generated for Bitcoin. And I mean, looking at the 4-hourly time frame, Bitcoin is really clearly getting rejected by this trend line every single time we retest it. And I mean, we're currently literally trading against it, and if we can break above this level, it could definitely mean that Bitcoin is going to see at least somewhat of a little bit more positive price action towards the upside. So I'm looking definitely forward towards Bitcoin potentially breaking above this. I mean, on the 12-hour time frame, we're also clearly looking at the downward sloping resist line, and so far every single time we've been retesting this level, we got rejected. And potentially right now on the imminent short term, we could be creating a new upward sloping support line, and that could mean that we're potentially going to be seeing a breakout in the coming 7 to 10 days ahead of ourselves. So if you really want to be looking at Bitcoin at some interesting charts, you're really going to be looking at some higher time frames. So first of all, the daily time frame, we do know that Bitcoin is still creating a downward sloping resist line just like on the 12-hour time frame. The question really remains, when are we going to be breaking above it? But if we're just going to be zooming out a little bit here, because we're right now in a bear market, and many people are asking me, Rover, is this the time to be accumulating? And I mean, of course, I am not a financial advisor, but I am a guy from a chart. And if I'm looking at the chart, I am personally right now buying quite a lot of Bitcoin, because yes, Bitcoin is currently once again trading below its 2-year multiplier moving average. And you can see here, back in the bear market of 2015, below this 2-year moving average, it was a good time to be accumulating. And then back in the 2019 bear market, the moment we were trading below the 2-year moving average was the time to be buying. And then as well, in 2023, the moment we've so far traded below this level is almost the entire bear market so far. And once again, we're still trading below the 2-year moving average. And this has been historically speaking a super good buying opportunity. We're currently trading below it, so I don't see a reason why not to be looking at Bitcoin right now and think, okay, I think it's a good buying opportunity. And of course, we do know all the other things that are currently playing out in the market. What is going to be happening at the beginning of 2024 or at the end of 2023, it's probably going to be happening inevitably. I mean, yes, yesterday we saw once again some news hit the market that the SEC postponed the decision on ARK's investment Bitcoin spot ETF. I mean, this was the second deadline. We still got a third deadline and then the final deadline, and that is expected to be happening somewhere in March 2024. So yeah, I really think the Bitcoin spot ETF is going to be happening in 2024 and not in 2023. So don't get fooled by this news. We are probably going to see more Bitcoin spot ETFs getting postponed in the coming weeks ahead of ourselves. In 2.5 weeks from now on, we're going to get the second deadline from the Bitcoin BlackRock spot ETF, and probably that one as well is going to get postponed. And we're expecting that on the final deadline, we're going to get approval on this Bitcoin spot ETF, and that is probably going to be happening somewhere at the beginning of 2024. So just wait, be a little bit patient, but we're expecting it's going to be happening somewhere at the beginning of 2024. So if you want to be trading this here, I mean, currently Bitcoin and its funding rate is extremely low here, what makes it very interesting to actually trade Bitcoin. The majority of the traders are actually expecting Bitcoin is going to go down, and that makes me very excited on Bitcoin right now. I mean, over the long run, I don't see a real clear reason to be panicking about Bitcoin. And if you want to be trading Bitcoin or accumulating Bitcoin, make sure to go to the link description of today's video, because you can currently claim a free $1,000 by only depositing $100. It's a free $1,000 airdrop position, and all you need to do here is sign up an account using the link in the description below, deposit $100 within 7 days, do KYC, and you will be eligible to claim this free $1,000 airdrop position. It's super valuable and it's only valid for another 38 days, so make sure to be very quick here. Further on, we can see that the Bitcoin daily trend remains to be going down here. We remain to be creating lower lows, and as soon as we're going to be flipping this trend back in towards an uptrend and we break above the previous high in the market, you will be the first one to know on the channel. But let me right now get into towards some very important charts, because back in 2018 to 2020 we created this massive consolidation phase, and right now again Bitcoin is creating this insane pattern, and it's about to be entering 2024 actually, but Bitcoin is creating a gigantic symmetrical triangle, and we are getting ready for a massive breakout anytime soon on this pattern. So make sure to pay attention towards this pattern, because yes, we're expecting a breakout to be happening in the coming 6 months here, because we're expecting to be having a breakout in the coming 6 weeks here, and the breakout, I'm going to guarantee you, it's going to be massive. Because once looking at this pattern, we can currently see that we're creating a 95-week downtrend and a 46-week uptrend, and these levels are going to be meeting each other, and that is going to be meaning a massive breakout. And I mean, you can see it also over here. We had this massive consolidation phase, this massive resistance, and this massive support, and the moment, yeah, we didn't even met the apex here, but the moment we broke outside of this level, Bitcoin had a gigantic run up towards the upside, and basically the bullish momentum got initiated. And right now we're sitting on support, and I won't be surprised that we're actually going to be holding support. I mean, the biggest support here is trading around 25.6k, and I remain to be expecting that this level is actually going to be holding us up. And you can even extend this support level from the previous bear market to here, right? And then in the worst case scenario, if we break down of this level, we could still be looking at this massive support right here that is going to be sitting somewhere around $23,000. So yeah, there's definitely some possibilities for a potential breakdown, and we could still remain to be holding the trend, but still I'm expecting a big breakout is going to be happening in the coming 5 weeks, and maybe in worst case scenario it's going to be happening in the coming 15 weeks here. But anyways, we are getting ready for a massive move for Bitcoin. And I mean, if you're looking at the weekly time frame as well, you can currently see we're holding the 200-week moving average, and also we're creating a bull flag on the weekly time frame. I mean, we create this lag towards the upside for Bitcoin, and now we're consolidating in a downward sloping channel, and we're creating a perfect bull flag, and we're holding a 200 weekly moving average. So yes, I'm quite excited about Bitcoin, and really the level to break here is that top side around $32,000. If we break above this level, I will become so super bullish on Bitcoin you can't even imagine. And I mean, looking at Ethereum is currently also sitting on weekly support, and every single time we've been retesting this level for the past 6 times, we've been bouncing from off this level. So I won't be surprised to once again see another bounce from off this level. So this was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to slap on the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.